Happy Friday the 13th. Hey kittens, it's Megan and wow. It is Friday the 13th. I've had a black cat cross my path at least 12 times today already. And, 13. And I did not film this video before today. So, it's gonna be a mad dash to get this one edited and posted, but I thought it would be a fun video to do anyway because I want to talk to you all about why I decided to change my channel to an Authortube channel. The first reason that I decided to join Authortube is because I've been a writer for as long as I could write, pretty much. The minute I could hold a pen and make squiggles, I was telling stories in my own brain at least. And growing up, I always felt that authors had their own secret society, pretty much. That it was this insiders only how to do. And I mean, I'm not talking about like the act of actually physically writing, because words and things like that, spelling, grammar, all of that, you're taught that in elementary school if you're lucky, of course. But the act of telling a story, besides a few assignments growing up, it's never really been something that someone will sit down and say, hey, this is how I do it. Let me show you, let me share with you. And that's something that I found that's very unique to Authortube, is these authors are bearing their souls to people. They are throwing open the doors, throwing the curtains open, giving people a look behind them into all of the processes that go into writing. And I found that that is such a wonderful culture that I just really wanted to be a part of it. The second reason that I decided on Authortube is because I wanted a way to document my writing process. I have written in journals, things like that throughout the years, but I wanted a diary of a sort to be able to look into and say, oh, I saw I was struggling here. This didn't work for me. Or, oh my gosh, this circumstance was the best thing ever to happen to my writing. You know, I wanted that time capsule almost to look into for future projects. I want to be able to look back and say, okay, this is where I've been, this is where I want to go. Reason number 3 that I joined Authortube is because when I started discovering Authortube channels, a couple of my favorites, Kate Kavanaugh, Alexa Dunn, what's her name? The small glimpses that Sasha Alsberg gives, she's the one who actually started me on my Authortube journey because she was sharing a little bit of her writing and I'm like, oh, I wonder if other people are doing this. And that's what I looked into, and that's when I fell down the rabbit hole. This community is so amazing. I mean, just some of the interactions that I've seen, some of the collaborations is great, but my favorite thing that's come out of it is the fact that I feel I have a friend in the writing business. Even if they don't know who the heck I am, I feel like, you know, I'm seeing their process, I'm going through this with them. I feel like we're friends at this point, you know, and that I have questions, they have answers, and I might have answers for certain questions for other people and things like that. And I really liked the community aspect of it. So I wanted to get in on that. Semi-related to another point I had already made, but point 4 is I wanted a place to share my struggles and my process. I want to be able to celebrate my triumphs and my struggles and the problems I'm facing and the solutions I find so it helps other people. And the thing about reading and writing for me has always been, it's a wonderful way to share the world. And by possibly letting other people have this glimpse inside of my mind, inside of my struggles, my triumphs, all of that, I want people to think, oh, she can do it, why can't I? You know, I want to share that experience. I want these people, anybody really, to be able to say, I can do this. Everybody can be a writer. Whether or not you're publishable is different. That's neither here nor there. But everybody can be a writer. Finally, reason number 5. I wanted to be held accountable for my writing. If I am sharing my process with you guys, there's really no point in my YouTube channel if I don't make progress. So, I'm holding you guys to it to hold me accountable. I know that's a lot of pressure for an audience, but I really just wanted to share this with you guys and hope that you guys will hold me accountable, because I go through spurts sometimes and it is bad, but I am excited about this. So that's it for today's video. I'm very happy that I got to share my reasonings with you guys. If you have any questions about Authortube or the writing process, please put them down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I think that sharing how we write, why we write, is so incredibly important. And by allowing people inside that process, we're encouraging others to take the same paths, or at least to forge through the gauntlet at some point together, Writing is very much an isolating thing, but it's also a very open and honest thing. And I hope that you guys will follow me along on this journey, because it is incredibly personal, but at the same time, it is incredibly, incredibly well meant. And I hope that you find this encouraging to follow along. So, if you guys like what you saw today, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more writing and bookish and fun things. And I hope that you guys will want to continue. So don't forget to answer the questions down below. Pretty much the only question is, what kind of questions do you have about the writing process, about Authortube, about pretty much anything? If I don't know the answers, we're gonna find them out together. So that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.